Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and this is another hip hop video. I was wanting to chat with y'all because in this video, instead of talking about albums, I'ma also talk with y'all about mixtapes too, which albums and mixtapes, they're pretty much kinda the same thing. But like with a mixtape, like with platforms like Dat Piff, Spinrilla, which they don't exist anymore. But Dat Piff and Spinrilla, they were like platforms that you could use to like download your favorite mixtape. But yeah, they don't exist anymore. But anyway, I was wanting to chat with y'all because these are two legendary mixtapes. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes down to both of these artists, because this artist, he had the chance to work with this other artist, which is a white rapper, before he passed away. He actually produced a few songs on this artist album that he released before he passed away called Swimming. And yeah, like he came out with the song Self Care. He did the music video and everything, and then it's like weeks later we all get the news that he died, that he passed away from an accidental drug overdose. And I've been a fan. I was a fan of this artist. I was a fan of this artist. I've been a fan of this artist ever since he came out with his mixtape Best Day Ever, his other mixtape Kicking Incredibly Dope Shit, and when he came out with his album Blue Slide Park. I've been a fan of this artist ever since, and the other artist, I've been a fan of him, like his album Cold World, The Sideline Story, Born Center, 2014 Forest Hills Drive, For Your Eyes Only, KOD, The Off Season. I've been a fan of this artist ever since, but I got a question for y'all because both of these artists dropped they drop like both of these mixtapes are classic. I got a question for y'all. J. Cole's Friday Night Lights versus Mac Miller's Macadelic mixtape. Which mixtape do y'all feel was more influential to hip hop? My fellow J. Cole fans, my fellow Mac Miller fans, let's chat, let's have a discussion about this. But J. Cole's Friday Night Lights mixtape versus Mac Miller's Macadelic mixtape. Which mixtape do y'all feel was more influential to hip hop? I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. Both of these mixtapes are classics. I love both of these mixtapes. Like J. Cole's Friday Night Lights, songs like Two Face, songs like Enchanted, songs like In the Morning, which the song In the Morning is on his album Cold World, The Sideline Story, and also yeah, like other songs like the intro of Friday Night Lights, yeah, the song Blow Up. Yeah, and also the freestyle Back to the Topic. Back to the Topic. That freestyle is like classic, phenomenal. Back to the Topic freestyle is a masterpiece of a freestyle by J. Cole. And just like with Mac Miller, his Macadelic mixtape, songs like Loud, songs like Fight the Feeling that he did with Kendrick Lamar, songs like Desperado, songs like America that he did with Casey Veggies and Joey Badass. Mac Miller had masterpieces on his mixtape too, but if you want to talk about which mixtape is more influential, I would go with J. Cole's Friday Night Lights. But Mac Miller's Macadelic mixtape is influential too. Like, Macadelic is a masterpiece. Now, I wouldn't really say. I would say that Mac Miller's Macadelic mixtape, I would say it's just as good as Best Day Ever and Kicking Incredibly Dope Shit, because the thing about it is that with Mac Miller's Macadelic mixtape, he had went on tour and he was going through a situation getting addicted to lean, and he ended up quitting lean. He struggled with lean addiction. But yeah, Mac Miller, he did suffer. He did have like drug problems, and You know what I mean? He ended up passing away from an accidental drug overdose due to fentanyl. But yo, J. Cole's Friday Night Lights mixtape is more influential to hip hop. And that's the thing. Mac Miller and J. Cole, they probably planned on collaborating because J. Cole, he did produce some songs on Mac Miller's Swimming album, which is the album that Mac Miller had released before he had passed away. And I remember when J. Cole was about to perform at a show, he started crying because of Mac Miller's death, with Mac Miller passing away. You know what I mean? I was surprised when Mac Miller had passed away too. It was unexpected. I was hurt, but yeah, Mac Miller, I was a fan of him ever since middle school. Best Day Ever, Blue Slide Park, kicking incredibly dope shit. His Faces mixtape, watching movies with the sound off. Good AM, The Divine Feminine. Yeah, Mac Miller, he had masterpieces. J. Cole has masterpieces too, but J. Cole's Friday Night Lights mixtape is more influential to hip hop. But yeah, my fellow J. Cole fans, my fellow Mac Miller fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. J. Cole's Friday Night Lights mixtape versus Mac Miller's Macadelic mixtape. Which mixtape is more influential to hip hop? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, The Matrix Part 3, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.